Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, I was hoping I was gonna have some good news finally in this video, but unfortunately we still having issues with the 98 Mustang GT. It's an unfortunate situation, guys, because if you guys been following the channel, I had a 2001 Mustang GT and it had issues and everything as well, but I got it painted, I got it running good, and I ended up selling it. I ended up getting a Charger. Same thing, I got that bad boy running up and good, no issues at all. I had a lot of people wanting to buy it, got rid of it, got this car, and I must say that this has been the hardest project ever. This has been very, very difficult, guys. Very frustrating to have a car on jack stands just pretty much just been sitting for, it seemed like, months. I think I had this vehicle probably about 6 months now, and it's safe to say that probably 4.5 of those months the car just been sitting. It's been problem after problem. So in this video, guys, I'm just going to do a quick recap. This video is going to be a little longer than the other ones, but I'm going to do a quick recap, letting you guys know everything from beginning to end on what I did to the vehicle, the issues I've been having, what's going on with it currently, what's my plan moving forward. All right, guys, so kick back, relax. Let's go ahead and get right into this one. All right, guys, for the guys out there and the women out there who don't know, this is my 98 Mustang GT. I paid $1,500 for it, and it's a manual, my first manual. Thanks to my wife, I was able to learn how to drive a manual. Proud of myself, very excited, but then I started having issues. First issue, when we initially got the vehicle, we was having issues with the vehicle staying running if you didn't continue to give it gas. So we made it home. I had my mechanic come check everything out, and we figured it out that at that particular time it was just the screw right here needed to be adjusted. Once we adjust that, it idled fine, and it was working pretty good. But this vehicle was having issues after issues, and every time it had issues, electrical issues, the fans wasn't kicking on, just a lot of issues. Every time an issue arises, I got it taken care of as soon as I was able to do it, and then we'll get the vehicle up and running for a little while, and then next thing you know, we'll run into another issue. So it's pretty much just been issue after issue, a nightmare for sure. Fast forward a little bit, I noticed white smoke coming from the tail end of the vehicle, and then eventually I started noticing smoke coming from this area. Make a long story short, it ended up being a blown head gasket. And at the same time, the fuel pump died on me. But before the head gasket, me and my wife was going to gas up the vehicle finally, after we had got some repairs done. And we made it close to the gas station. The vehicle shut off on me in the middle of the road. Thankfully, we was able to make it back. But then we found out that the fuel pump was no good. So we replaced the fuel pump, and then we started having issues with the head gasket. The vehicle was just running funny. It was just a nightmare. So obviously, you guys know head gasket work is extremely expensive. So I started digging around, doing research on how much it'd be to just get another engine instead. And I opted to go with another engine. I found one on the Facebook Marketplace. Same year, make and model of this one. Pulled the engine from a 98 Mustang GT manual. I paid $500 for it. A little more with delivery. The guy brought it over, and I got that bad boy put in. Fuel pump was done, obviously, and once we got the engine put in, come to find out the engine was seized. We couldn't get it to turn over, but then we did one of the old school tricks. We pulled the spark plugs out, and the mechanic sprayed some spray in there, and then we was able to get the the engine to turn over, and that was good. So another issue we ran into was the brake booster, the hydro brake booster over there was leaking, so I had to get that replaced, which those hydro brake boosters are pretty expensive, but I was able to get one from a salvage yard for I think $75. Got my mechanic to come over and replace it, put another one in. But anyway, so we did a complete engine swap. Obviously, we replaced the coolant, fresh spark plugs, which is Motorcraft, coil pack, Motorcraft, I mean, we pretty much replace everything that you should replace, you know, like to do a full tune-up. Now we getting a crank but no start. And one thing I'm noticing is not only if you hook up a scanner, the scanner does have power, but it's not reading the vehicle at all. And that's kind of strange. So a lot of people have been saying, okay, it's your ECU or whatever. So I went back to the guy who I bought the engine from. I bought the ECU thinking that that would work. I also got the mass airflow sensor from the other Mustang. So I did the mass airflow sensor, I did the crankshaft, I did the camshaft sensor. I put the ECU in here from his vehicle. Also, I changed the CCRM from his vehicle. Still, crank but no start. And all these issues pretty much started after the engine swap. So I'm pretty much at the end of my road. Now, the crazy thing is, if I remove this and spray some starter fluid in there, the vehicle will start. Obviously, it won't stay on, but it will start with starter fluid. Another thing I discovered is, if you stick a little pin here, fuel do shoot out. So we are getting fuel to the rails. We checked the send and return lines right here. We disconnected these. These are functioning properly. So we are getting fuel from the fuel pump to the front of the vehicle, but we're getting a crank but no start. The fuel pump is new. Got it from O'Reilly's. Just been a nightmare, guys. It's been very, very frustrating, and excuse how things is looking under here. I haven't had an opportunity to really put everything together the way I want because I've been focusing on trying to get the vehicle running properly. But I had a mechanic come out. We checked the wire harnesses, we double checked them, we triple checked them, and we just still getting crank but no start. So I was told from a mechanic on Facebook that I need to get the ECM, the transponder for the keys, and everything programmed because they have to all be synced together to work together. So that's my next project. Hopefully this coming week that I'll be able to get someone out to program the ECU, the transponders with the keys and everything, and hopefully the vehicle will be up and running after that. I'm not sure. Hopefully. I have so much I want to do with this vehicle, guys, but I have to get it working first. Obviously, body work and paint is going to be one of the things that I want to do to it. Obviously, now at this point, I need to get the interior cleaned up. So I've been doing a lot of work. As you guys can see, I have the original ECU and then the other one that I pulled here, some O2 sensors, you know, fuel filter, you know, some of the panels is removed. Guys, I've been doing so much to try to get this thing up and running, and it just seems like nothing is working. So it's a lot of frustration there, guys, but I do love this vehicle. I'm trying not to give up on it. I did put it on Facebook Market just to kind of see, you know, what kind of attention I would get on it, and I have been getting a lot of attention on it, guys. I hate to give it up because I have dreams and visions and everything for it, but unfortunately it's just been down so long. But I'm not giving up. We're gonna try this whole ECU programming with the keys and the PAT system. We're gonna get all that reprogrammed to see if that will fix the issue. I know it's not gas. Some people have said, hey, do you have gas? Yes, because when I went to get gas, when the fuel pump died on me, I actually was able to fill up the tank, and I haven't went nowhere since. It's just been sitting, so it can't be a fuel issue. So I don't know, guys. Just a lot of frustration, and yeah, that's where we at with this one, guys. But for you guys who follow me and always commenting, you know, if you guys have any pointers, anything, do you guys think that it really is the ECU and everything need to be programmed? Do you guys think it's something else? Please leave your feedback down below. I'm just kind of stuck right now, you know, so it act like it want to turn on, but it just won't turn over for whatever reason. So you know, definitely frustrated with that. But anyways, I just want to give you guys a quick update, a rundown of everything going on with the car, the reason why I haven't been posting, but we're gonna get to the bottom of this one way or another, guys. Anyways, that's it. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.